The year was 1947. Deep within the walls of a clandestine laboratory hidden in the Siberian wasteland, Soviet scientists began a terrifying experiment. Driven by the insatiable thirst to push the boundaries of human endurance, they sought to conquer sleep itself. Little did they know, they were about to crack open a Pandora's box of unimaginable horrors. The subjects, 5 political prisoners deemed expendable by the iron hand of the Soviet regime, lured with the promise of freedom, they became lab rats in a twisted game of scientific hubris. Locked inside a hermetically sealed chamber, these unfortunate souls would be subjected to an experimental gas designed to keep them awake for 30 days. The first few days passed without incident. The subjects, their eyes bloodshot from the lack of sleep, grew irritable and paranoid. Their conversations became disjointed, rambling narratives of past regrets and simmering resentments. The scientists observed from behind a one-way mirror, their faces illuminated by the eerie glow of the chamber's flickering lights, taking meticulous notes and whispering amongst themselves. As the days bled into nights, the prisoners' mental states deteriorated rapidly. Their whispers turned to screams, they clawed at the walls, desperate to escape the suffocating confines of their sleepless torment. The gas, once a tool of scientific inquiry, became a weaponized nightmare, twisting their perceptions and shattering their sanity. By the second week, the subjects exhibited signs of extreme psychosis. They tore at their own flesh, convinced that insects were crawling beneath their skin. Their conversations, once coherent, devolved into a cacophony of guttural moans and animalistic snarls. What they saw, what they felt, existed only in the twisted labyrinth of their sleep-deprived minds. The research team, witnessing the gruesome spectacle unfold before their eyes, were torn between scientific curiosity and a creeping sense of dread. Could they justify these horrific transformations in the name of progress, or had they crossed a line, unleashing something sinister and unknown into the world? Section 4. Descent into Depravity. By day 15, one of the subjects had fallen deathly silent. He lay crumpled in a corner, his vacant eyes staring into the abyss. The others, lost in their own private hells, seemed not to notice. Days turned into weeks, and the chamber became a charnel house of human suffering, a testament to the depths of human depravity. The stench of sweat, urine, and feces permeated the air, a nauseating reminder of the experiment's horrific toll. The scientists, their faces pale with horror, watched as the subjects, now little more than shadows of their former selves, continued their descent into madness. They had become prisoners of their own minds, their bodies twisted and broken by the relentless assault of forced wakefulness. Section 5. A ghastly discovery. On the 30th day, the scientists, their faces etched with a mixture of horror and morbid curiosity, decided to end the experiment. What they found inside the chamber sent a chill down their spines. 4 of the subjects were dead, their bodies mutilated beyond recognition. The 5th subject, barely clinging to life, was a grotesque parody of a human being. His eyes bulged from their sockets, his skin peeled back to reveal raw muscle and bone. He begged, pleaded with the scientists to keep him awake, to not let him succumb to the sweet embrace of sleep. He had seen the abyss, the terrifying truth that lies beyond the veil of consciousness, and he was forever changed. Section 6. The nightmare escapes. The experiment was immediately shut down, its findings deemed too disturbing, too dangerous for the world to know. The surviving subject was never seen again, his fate shrouded in mystery and rumor. Some say he was lobotomized, his memories erased. Others whisper that he was transferred to another facility, where the experiments continued in secret. The truth, like the nightmare itself, remains elusive. But one thing is certain, the Russian sleep experiment serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of the human psyche and the terrifying consequences of tampering with forces we do not fully understand. And somewhere, in the darkest recesses of our collective subconscious, the echoes of those tormented souls continue to scream, a haunting reminder that some doors are best left unopened.